It was a crisp afternoon in Redwood Square, where the city hummed with the energy of people going about their day. Officer Ryan Blake sat in his patrol car, sipping a lukewarm coffee. Known for his short temper and misuse of authority, Ryan believed his badge gave him unchecked power. Across the street, a well-dressed man exited a cafe. His name was Nathaniel Reed, a composed and confident individual who had recently returned to the city after years away. Unbeknownst to Ryan, Nathaniel wasn't just anyone. He was the newly appointed Deputy Chief of Police, assigned to the same precinct where Ryan worked. Nathaniel's quiet authority and calm demeanor masked a determination that Ryan was about to test in the worst way possible. As Nathaniel crossed the street, Ryan's attention shifted. He didn't like how Nathaniel carried himself, confident and self-assured. Without cause, Ryan stepped out of his car, slamming the door behind him. "Hey, you! What are you doing here?" Ryan barked, stepping directly into Nathaniel's path. His tone was sharp and laced with hostility. Nathaniel paused, meeting Ryan's glare with calm eyes. "I'm heading to a meeting," he replied evenly. Ryan's suspicion flared. "Got any ID?" he demanded, his voice dripping with condescension. Nathaniel nodded, slowly reaching into his pocket. "Of course, officer." But before Nathaniel could pull out his wallet, Ryan grabbed his arm aggressively. "You think you can walk around here acting all important?" Ryan growled, shoving Nathaniel back. The physical shove startled Nathaniel, but he steadied himself. The bustling street fell silent as passers-by stopped to watch the unfolding confrontation. Ryan, emboldened by the attention, took a step closer, his hand resting on his baton. "Learn your place," Ryan sneered, but his smirk faded as Nathaniel spoke firmly. "Officer, you've just made a serious mistake." "Oh, yeah," Ryan shot back. "And what mistake is that?" Nathaniel straightened, his tone sharp and commanding. "I'm Nathaniel Reed, your new Deputy Chief of Police." Ryan's face turned pale as murmurs rippled through the small crowd. The realization hit Ryan like a tidal wave. His arrogance and rash actions had just cost him everything. "Sir, I didn't know," Ryan stammered, his bravado evaporating. "That's no excuse," Nathaniel cut him off. He pulled out his badge and ID, holding it up for Ryan and the onlookers to see. "You assaulted a superior officer. I'll be pressing charges." As Ryan fumbled for words, Nathaniel calmly dialed his phone. Within minutes, 2 squad cars arrived, lights flashing. Sergeant Martha Hayes stepped out, her expression firm. "Deputy Chief Reed," she greeted respectfully. Nathaniel pointed to Ryan. "This officer assaulted me without provocation. Please ensure this is handled by the book." Martha nodded, her face betraying no emotion as she turned to Ryan. "Hand over your badge and weapon. You're under arrest." Ryan stood frozen, his mind racing as his fellow officers approached to cuff him. The weight of his actions was inescapable. His career, once a source of pride, crumbled before his eyes. Nathaniel watched silently as Ryan was escorted to the squad car, the murmurs of the crowd following in his wake. This wasn't just about one officer. It was a message that no one was above the law. As Nathaniel walked away, the city seemed a little quieter, the air a little lighter. Justice had been served, and Redwood Square was reminded that integrity always prevails.